Hey guys, welcome back again to my channel. Today we are going to be making that dress that you see me putting on. You can see the inspiration and what I made. I have 3 yards of this fabric here. So guys, if this is something you are interested in, please follow the process, hit on the subscribe button, and let's get started with this video. So guys, the first thing to do now is for me to open up this fabric. As I've already told you, it's 3 yards. So guys, I will just have to open it up, and as you can see, it has alphabet written on it, letter A to Z. So now I'm going to be turning it over to this side just to arrange it out and then make the cutting. So I'm going to be cutting this fabric with the alphabet line up straight. So guys, this is it. So now I'll just have to fold it into 2 just the way you see me doing, and I'll make sure I'll just arrange it out very well. And this is how it came out. So now the next thing for me to do is to turn it over to this side upright straight in order for me to measure the width. And for the width, I will just have to measure now, and I have it to be 30 inches, and that is exactly what we need for the width of this gown. Having done that now, I will just have to turn it over to this side just the way you see me doing, and fold it into 2 again, now making 4 fold. So guys, you can see how I'm folding it. So you just have to fold it into 2 again, now making 4 fold, and we have it to be like this. So for the length of this gown, the one that I'm going to gather, I'll just have to measure 33 inches, and I'll just mark it out now. Having done that, I'll just have to use my scissors to cut it out from the remaining fabric. So this is what we have after cutting it out, as you can see, and this is what we need for the smoking part of this gown. So I'll just have to turn it over now, and this is how it is. So I'll just have to open it up, and this right here is the front part. You can see how the alphabet is standing straight, and this other part is the inner part. So guys, these are the elastic thread I'm going to be making use of now next. So you can see this thread is very elastic, it's very stretchy. As you can see, this is going to be on the inner part of this gown while sewing, and the thread itself is going to be on that right side of the gown. So you can see this is the next step now. So as you can see, I've already reeled out like 4 on my reeler itself, and this is the thread we are going to be making use of now. The thread will be on top and the reeler inside. So guys, this is it. This is what I'm talking about. As you can see, I've already started sewing it. I've sewn like 4 to 5 lines, and this is how it's coming out. You can see it's very stretchy, elastic. This is the inner part, and this right here is the front part. Now you can see it's very stretchy and elastic. So I just decided to show you guys the process, and this is all I have done. So this is what I'm going to keep on doing until I get to the very end. So this is me on my machine. This is how it's done. You just keep on sewing from one very end till you get to the other end. You just keep on sewing and stretching it, and this is how it's done. You can see it's not that very easy. This is how you are going to keep on sewing till you get to the end of the material itself. So guys, you can see it's very time consuming, but worth it. So guys, this is it. This is how far we have gone. I've done half of it, and I'm going to keep on doing the remaining half till I get to the end. So I just decided to show you how far we have gone, and this is it. So now I'll just go back to my sewing machine to continue. So guys, this is it. We are done. We are finally done, and this is what we have here. You can see it's very stretchy, and this is how the alphabet is standing straight. You can see. So that is the up part, and this here is the down part. So I'll just turn it over now. So guys, I'll measure, her full length is 36. Everything is going to be 36, but minusing the shoulder from it, that is 5 inches. We have it to be 31, and that is what we have. So by the time I add the down part to it, we'll have her full length. So now the next thing for me to do is for me to turn it over now to the wrong side. This is the wrong side. So now we just have to take it to the sewing machine to join together. So guys, having done that, this is what we have. So I will just have to turn it over now, and this is how it came out. You can see it's very stretchy, it's very elastic, and the alphabet is standing straight. So guys, this is what we have here, and this is all for this stretchy part of this gown. So now guys, this is this for this. So the next thing for me to do is for me to cut the strap for this up part here. I'll just have to cut the strap for the sleeve part. And this piece right here is what I'll be using for this strap. So I'll just have to fold it into two like this. It's going to be folded into two like this, about 1 inch, and I'll just have to take it to the sewing machine to sew all the way from one end to the other, and then I will cut out the excess. So guys, having done that, this is what we have. You can see this is what I'm talking about. I've sewn it is 1 inch, is about 1 inch. So now I'll just have to use my scissors to cut out the remaining part, now this excess part. So guys, this is all for the strap, and this is how it came out. So now all what I need for this strap is 24 inches, 12 inches each. So I'll just have to measure the 24 inches now and cut it out. So guys, I will cut it out now. This is what we have. So I'll just have to fold it into two equal parts and then divide it into two. So we have it to be two, one for each part. So now bringing this smoke part of this dress, you can see how the alphabet is standing and is stretching. So now I'll just have to place this here on this part and this other one here like this. So this is how it's going to look. And to get the place where I'm going to place the strap on, I'll just have to measure, and I have it all together to be 12 inches, as you can see, from one end to the other. But for the strap where I'm going to be placing the strap, I'll just measure 2 inches there and mark it out, and on this other side I'll just measure 2 inches as well and mark it out. So now I'll just have to, this is where I'm going to be placing the strap, so I'll just have to pin it down on that place where I mark out with my pin, and I'll do the same thing to this other side. And for the back parts on the other side of this strap, I'll just have to do the same thing to the back parts and then take it to the sewing machine to stitch down. So now this is it. This is how the strap is. You can see how the strap is looking. Let me just turn it upright straight, and we have it to be like this. So guys, by the time she wears it now, she's going to make it fall down and it will have that body hug shape. So now for this remaining material here, this is what I will be using to cut out that one that I'm going to gather around the shoulder. That gathered that it has around the shoulder, this is what I'm going to use. And for that, I will have to measure it to know the length for it. And for that, I have 1 yard and 27 inches. Yes, 1 yard and 27 inches. So that is what I need for the gather round. So I'm going to get 2 of that 1 yard and 27 inches, and to get that I will have to fold this into 2, just the way you see me doing, guys. I'm just trying to arrange it out now in order to get 2 of that length for the gather. So now I'll just have to measure it, and I have it to be 6 inches. So by the time I'm done with the sewing and everything, it will be 5 inches thereabout. So now I just have to use my pin to pin it down. Haven't done that, I'll just have to turn it over now and then use my scissors to cut it out from this remaining fabric. So guys, having done that, this is what we have. So you can see me removing the pins now. Having done that now, I'll just have to fold it into equal parts now and then just divide it into 2. And having divided it into 2 now, you can see this is what I have. So I'll just have to join them together and then just take it to the sewing machine to stitch down. So this is what we have after stitching it down, you can see. So now the next thing for me to do is to take this down part to the sewing machine, to fold in a little bit and then sew, and on this up part I'll just take it to the sewing machine to stitch down to make the gather. So now this is it. You can see this is how it came out. I've already folded the down part in, as you can see, and for this up part I'll just make a stitch down, a stitch all the way from one of this ending to the other ending. So now the next thing to do is for me to take one of the thread from the ending, and I will just have to keep dragging the thread and then spreading out the fabric until I get to the other end. So we have something like this coming up. So guys, I'm done and you can see how it came out. This is how it is all gathered now. So having gotten that, the next thing for me to do is for me to measure around, because her shoulder is 38, and as you can see, that is exactly what we have here, 38. So now this is all we have. The next thing for me to do is to join the two edges together and then just take it to the sewing machine to sew. So now I've sewn it down the two edges and we have something like this. So guys, you can see how it looks now. So now the next thing for me to do is to break the dress itself and placing this here on the shoulder. I'll just have to arrange it on it and then just take it to the sewing machine to stitch it all round on the shoulder from one end to the other. As you can see, I'm just trying to arrange it on the shoulder before taking it to the sewing machine to sew round. So guys, you can see this is how it looks now after sewing it all around on the shoulder, and you can see me on the side. That is me putting on the dress. I'm not yet done because I have not put the down part on it. I just decided to show you a glimpse of how it's coming out, and as you can see, this is really coming out nice. So guys, let's continue. And for this other piece here you are seeing, guys, this is for the down part, the gather on the down part. So now I'm just trying to arrange it to cut out the one I will be needing for the gather. So now having arranged it out, I'll just have to measure now, and I have 7 inches here, so I'll just have to measure the 7 inches on the fabric all the way to the end. And having done that, now I'll just have to cut it out from this other fabric. And having gotten that, I'll be needing 2 of that, and I'll just have to place it on the remaining fabric and then cut out exactly like that for the gather. And having cut that out now, I'll just have to open it up and then join it together right sides facing each other, and I'll just take it to the sewing machine to stitch all the way down. And I'll fold the down part, and on the up part I'll just have to make a stitch down and then gather it. So guys, as you can see, this is for the down part of this dress. I've already gathered it, and that is it. So now I'll just have to break the dress itself and just place the down part on it, take it to the sewing machine to sew. So guys, this is it. This is the final look. You can see I've added the down part to it, and this is what we have, you can see. And for this up part, this is what we have. This is the gather on the shoulder all around, and this is how it looks now. So guys, this is all we have, and this is how it looks. So guys, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate. You can see the final look, and that is me putting it on. You can see the inspiration and what I made. So guys, let me know what you think about this video in the comment section, and I will see you in my next one. Bye bye.